Good afternoon, traders. I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. I'm just logging in right now to update you guys on what has been happening this week. And I'm really sorry I couldn't update you guys and post every day this week. I posted that I was having a hard time. I was at a funeral this week, and I might be going back tomorrow till Wednesday. So I'm just giving you a weekly update, summary of what happened this week, and I'm going to give you potentially a trade or a setup for next week on what to expect on different pairs and what to be careful about. So let's dive into it. So for new traders who are joining us for the first time, we are doing a challenge. We've been doing a challenge since I started this YouTube channel, and I'll be doing it every time we hit the target. I'll be starting again. So far, we started with 5,000 USD. You can check all my videos from the beginning from where we started. We started with 5,000. Currently, we are at 114,000 here, 475. We made a profit of 121,564, but remember the broker has to charge their commission. So the commission was like 7,000 and something, bringing our total to 114,475. And so far we've had 8 successful trades, all of them successful, all of them, some we took partial, some are still running, some are still there, but I'm here to break them down for you. So last week we really saw a sluggish week, no high volatility in the market, and it's because of the upcoming CPI that's coming in the new week. If you don't know where to check news for new traders, I use Forex Factory. You can always check. Let's scroll down to Wednesday. Here we have CPI, lots of red folder news to expect on Wednesday, May 15th. So that's what traders are looking at and expecting. This is important because we have seen a slowing of the US economy over the past few months. We've seen a slowing of the US economy, and now all eyes will be on CPI to see if the Federal Reserve will have room to increase, to ease monetary policy and try to address the issue facing the US labor market and the slowing of the economy. And the big question will be, can the Federal Reserve lower interest rates and ease financial conditions in order to offset the slowdown? Or are we going to see inflation coming out hot, forcing the Fed to keep rates high and therefore exacerbating the slowdown and weakening labor market even more? So yeah, so CPI, so a slow week last week. So Monday, Tuesday, we expect to also have slow week coming into Wednesday. So yeah, so first I'll start with DXY because we have to look at DXY. Let me start analyzing it from the daily chart. So before I used to mark out all the reactions on news on the dollar index, so that's why you see all this news down here from double bottom, all this I used to mark out, but these days I just don't mark out, just look at the charts. So yeah, so structure overall is bullish on the DXY, but we see we are at a pivotal point currently on the DXY, and I don't know why this happens, but before news, you'll always find the market will come to a point where it can go either way, either up or down. So currently there's buyers sitting here, there's sellers sitting here, so market can choose to go any direction. Since we don't know what the news outcome will be, we'll just be patient, because every trader knows patience is the key. So we'll be patient and wait to see what will happen. So yeah, so let's go back to just 1 minute. I'm back. I was just fixing some issue. So yeah, that's my analysis on the XY. So let's quickly run back to the pound. I've been analyzing with you. So far, all trades we have taken with you guys on this pair are all profitable. We haven't made a loss so far. So let me go to the 1 hour time frame. So as I said the first time, you can check my previous videos for people who aren't here. Order flow was, we had a sell order flow. It's a bearish. We know we're in a bear market, and as I pointed out before, this is still my range target. This area down here is still my range target. So we took this trade here last time with you guys, or even before. We actually took it when I was with you guys in the video. Went successful. Targeted here, but it didn't reach, but we almost took 70%, so I took trades there. I also told you guys we had news on Tuesday, so we had to exit our positions, and then so this huge bullish move to the upside, so we were safe. So remember, I always search for an order block, a point of interest inside order flow, so that I just don't have to put my stop loss up here and my trades down. I explained that last time because the risk is too big. So I look for order blocks, I look for reclaimed order blocks, and you guys can watch videos on IPDA Trader. He explains it very well about reclaimed order block, and I think this is a reclaimed order block. What do you guys think? It is, and we had a very beautiful reaction from there inside this order flow. So we had 2 trades here, 1 trade here. This was a retest to the downside. Had 1 trade here, had another trade here. The POI here held price, and prices went up, but I told you guys I didn't take that trade. Warned you guys about this zone here because there was liquidity above. Took that liquidity, sold from here. Then again we've come and sold from this inverse or reclaimed order block, because we had an order block, prices came, closed below that zone, reacted on that zone, just wicked into the zone, respected it, immediately took a trade to the downside. So we have now another order flow here. So what I expect for me is for prices to continue going down, but we have seen prices are not passing this area where I'm targeting, so be careful of that, because that may be a support, because prices aren't breaking below this one. Prices came, tried, reached there, and then went back up. So that's GU so far. My analysis is still bearish, my view, and in case of anything, guys, a setup, I'll always obviously update you guys. Even if it's on my phone, I'll update you guys. So what else did I analyze? We had a trade, the first trade we ever took on USD Swiss. I'm still in that trade, and I told you guys, I even gave this trade on weekend, same like this. I told you guys this trade, before we make a new high, we have to come back to this zone to make the next high low. So this is the buy entry area, and so far I had 1 trade here. This one we took with you guys. Then on the same video I explained to you guys about a POI zone. This POI we had it formed in October last year, and I marked it out for you guys. We can still go back, there's no issue at all. I think I'll have to manually scroll. We had this POI left here last October. In the last video I also marked, it was already marked out, and I explained to you guys market can sell from either 2 of the zones, and this POI held perfectly because there was a lot of liquidity also resting here. So it just made sense that the market had to go back, grab that liquidity, and continue pushing to the downside. So remember, this was our first trade we took, the one we got 4,800 and something. This was our first trade. So yeah, we've come far, and I can Going closer. So we took this trade on that Sunday because we saw markets break below this trend line. Retest, took the trade. Then we had news push prices up, and during news we had to close out with whatever profit we had because of news. Have to be careful, you never know which direction markets will go. And if I always find that any reaction on the Great British Pound USD, the GU inversely affects the USD Swiss, so had to be careful on that. The POI from October last year 2023 held prices very perfectly, took that trade. Remember, I had marked out this is the point of invalidation. As long as prices just passed this zone, that setup was invalid. But I had so much conviction in this setup because we have to make the next low before the next high. Market structure has to be respected. So we saw prices fall from there. Then this order block, which we took a buy trade from last time, also reacted. I always don't take trade when another block has reacted more than thrice. This was the fourth time it was reacting, so I didn't want to risk taking a buy trade here because obviously my analysis is sell, so I had to be careful on that. No, we don't want to leave. So remember, this is our next high-low area, and we'll take a buy from there, targeting the upside. Remember, our range target is this area. So that was the analysis, and this is the update on the USD Swiss. Another trade we took was on NZD USD. NZD USD. What did I tell you guys about this trade and setup? People were on this trade, people were targeting, they were expecting market structure to continue bearish from here or here, market structure. But I told you guys in the last video where I analyzed NZD USD, I told you guys my analysis is bullish. Why? Because Elliott wave. Remember, I focus on mostly Elliott wave combined with SMC and market structure and support and resist. I look at that, and so far it's very accurate. You don't have to focus on a lot of things, though I know almost every concept, ICT, you name it, Wyckoff, I know all that. So we had our fifth wave, and on the fifth wave I told you guys I'm leaning on bullish bias, and we took a trade here, a small scalp, we took it. But remember, I was targeting above because I knew market had to come here. But I told you guys on confirmation, take the trade, target the upside, because we didn't have a confirmation at that time. We were at this order block here, and sellers were targeting lower. So I was like, guys, we're on the fifth wave, we have had a sweep of liquidity, break of structure. It just makes sense that if we that we continue going upwards. Lots of traders were targeting downwards, and that's what always happens. We don't follow the majority in trading. Actually, even here we had a sweep of liquidity and change of character, and traders were looking at selling at that zone, but we saw the momentum to the upside, collecting all that liquidity. I told you guys, once we break above this channel, we expect a retest, then retest of this area, and continuation. So that was the analysis on NZD USD. And now finally we go to the big boy, gold update. So far gold has been so good to us. I also mentioned to you guys about gold. I told you guys, expect bullish bias, not sell bias. Why? I told you on the daily time frame we had a pattern form. It was like a bullish pennant, or yeah. And I told you guys last video on gold on the daily time frame, watch out for that. When new week rolls by, expect bullish momentum in the market. So remember the sell here, remember the buy here, remember the buy here. Here, when I recorded this buy this week, I was at the funeral, so I recorded it on my phone, but updated you guys on it. And we had a bit of manipulation below, but I understand why we should have had that, because the last time we had a what's this, a fair value gap here. So markets had to come back to this point where sell side liquidity was last seen in the market area around here. So market had to come back there where, you know, where sell side liquidity was offered last, and we saw another block there, and market retested it a couple of times before we saw a breakout. Marked it out, breakout of this high. Market retested with this next candle coming low here, and I was at the funeral, so I couldn't take this trade, but I told you guys the first target will always be here. So if you are holding those trades, I told you guys this. I told you at the funeral the most reasonable target for now is 23.32. That's why I was targeting this high. Hit that high in no time, hit the second high, out of the trade, got your good money. Now we are out of the channel. So this week we wait for CPI so that we plot what next, because I know Monday, Tuesday volatility will also be low, so there's no point to risk it. There's no point. Few trades, good win rate. So far we have had 100% win rate our last 2 months. Why do we need to spoil that for ourselves? We don't. So that's the update on all the pairs I've ever analyzed for you guys on this channel, all of them since I started the channel, and I've given you an update on everything. So far you've seen all the trades are good. We can see our balance here is 114,475 USD. Let me this first trade here, this buy, took it here. This buy, took it, got TP there. Second buy, this buy, took it there and exited 90% of my positions there. I only made like a $3 loss on this one, and I don't know if I can add my broker on my phone. I can, once I'm editing, I don't know if I can add it on screen so that you see the trades, but here are the trades. Took this one also, this second trade. If I was on my setup, I would have taken the entry from here again, this candle, and I would have been enjoying good profit. But so far so good on gold. We have gotten more than 60,000. Actually, majority of our profit has come from gold, because on this trade alone we almost got 48,000. Yeah, it was our biggest trade, this trade. Sure bet trade, told you guys beginning of the week we're gonna see that buy. Some traders could, if you're using ICT, I don't know if you guys call this a turtle soup or what, but I don't see it. Okay, we can say this. No, I feel like it's a breaker block unicorn model. I don't really focus on ICT, but I know ICT, some concepts. Some I do actually follow, some I just know for the general knowledge and for talking to other traders, you know. Yeah, but I stick to my strategy always. You're not supposed to shift strategies all the time. You won't be profitable. That's the secret. So this week I'll be looking at US500, that's the index. What will I be looking at? I'll be looking for a sell trade. So I'll be looking for a sell on this pair. I know some people are asking, why do I draw trend line and breakout? New traders, why don't I touch the tops? I don't do that, and I'm going to explain in a bit. So remember, this is an educational channel, so I educate you, I inform you. So first we see prices react, then manipulate below and go above. And how I draw my trend lines is I don't draw on the candlestick chart, I draw on the line chart. That's the best way to draw. So you see, like here, the reaction, the reaction, the reaction. You see, when you put candlestick, you only see the wicks. I don't put the wicks, so that's why I use line chart, and it's good using line chart. That's the best way I can advise new traders to draw their trend lines. I've rarely had any traders speak about this, but yeah, just do that. So what we saw on US500, we saw prices going up, break out of this channel, come down to collect all this liquidity. See all this people who trade ICT, sell side liquidity, and then we had this liquidity here, took that liquidity, entered into our POI, point of interest, and we had a change of what do we call? We had a shift in market structure. So we started the narrative changed and we started forming bullish, but I couldn't take this zone. I had to wait for confirmation there, confirmation here, then hit my head. We are now in bullish trend, or a reversal or a correction back to this point of interest we left here. So took the trade on this wave here, stop loss below, took the trade, very good trade. So now we are back on at this area which had marked out, and we reacted this week. So I expect to see if I can take a sell position from there. So yeah, I'll be looking at that. I'll be going to lower time frames to also look at that. It looks beautiful on the 1 hour time frame, not on the 4 hour time frame. So market structure, we see order flow being bullish here. So now what happened is I have to wait for a confirmation that we have changed. So we have like broken below this low, that can be one. We've broken below this low, formed a point of interest after reacting, came and retested it, and markets reacted well on it, and now we see prices. Remember, it's weekend, so markets are closed. So yeah, I'll be looking to enter this trade. I just thought I should inform you guys. That's my trade for this week, so I'll be looking at it, and yeah, hope you guys have a blessed week. Since I won't be here on Monday, Tuesday, might come back on Wednesday, so I might start my analysis on Thursday. But in case of anything, you know, I'll always record a video on my phone because I have it with me all the time. Update you guys, and yeah, hope you guys have a beautiful week. In case you need me to analyze anything for you guys, just comment on any video. I'll see it on my side and I'll include it in my analysis. I told you guys, I trade everything here. You see here, mostly I focus on currencies, but I feel I can analyze for you everything. Currencies I focus on, indices, commodities, and yeah, so in case of anything, feel free to let me know what you want me to analyze for you. If you need me to record a video and educating you guys about how I trade, anything, I'll do it, guys. So yeah, just here to share my experience, and I hope you guys are learning and enjoying and eating well, and yeah, God bless you. Have a beautiful week ahead of you. I'll either put up a reel to show you every day's performance breakdown on my account after this video, and or I don't know if they'll allow me to overlay it over a section of the screen, but I'll see when they're editing. So have a nice week ahead of you guys. God bless you. Cheers.